So it's totally beside the point to make these blind image quality tests like Hi guys, my name is Matti Sulanto and I'm a photographer. And I'd like to start with a little blind test. I'm going to show you two prints from the same exact location, and I'd like to know if you can see any difference between these two prints, any image quality difference. This is the first print. Is it in the picture? Yes. Take a very good look now. And now I'm going to show you another print which looks very similar, but can you see any image quality difference compared to the first one? Take a very good look. I bet you can't see any difference because I only have one print. I cheated you. But this test is just about as useless as those real blind image quality tests where you have two prints from two different cameras of the same scene, maybe from two different sensor sizes or anything, and then you present those prints to random audience and ask if they can see any difference between the prints. There are similar blind tests also online, here on YouTube and on some websites where you can guess which camera was used, or you can try to see image quality differences between pictures from different cameras. All those blind tests, they are totally useless and beside the point, and now I'm going to tell you why. But let's first talk about music. And no, I don't play any instrument, and it's best for everyone if I don't sing. But I still have my favorite music, and for example, when I'm editing my photos, I like to put on my favorite artist or my favorite songs. But anyway, most musicians or performing artists, they are very picky about their instruments. Many guitar players, for example, they like to swap guitars between every song, and a pianist has a favorite brand of piano, and a drummer has a favorite brand of drums he likes to hit with the sticks, and so on. But can the average music listener really hear what kind of guitar or what guitar, piano or drum set is used? I can't hear that, and I bet I'm not alone. And if I really like a song, I don't even care what instrument or what kind of instrument the artist is playing. And I certainly don't like any song only because I know that the artist is playing a certain type of guitar or certain instrument. If it sounds good, I like it. But still the artist prefers a certain instrument, like for example a Fender Stratocaster instead of another guitar. But what is the point if the audience doesn't or can't hear the difference, and if the audience doesn't even care? I think the point is that the artist for sure can hear the difference, and the artist probably likes the instrument, it feels good in hand, and the artist probably thinks that this specific instrument is just the right one for that song or that music piece, and also the artist probably plays and performs better if she or he has an instrument that she or he really likes. I know that this music analogy doesn't perfectly compare to photography, but that's the best I could come up with, and I hope you'll get my point now that we get back to photography. But before I get to the point of or the topic of the video, here's a shameless plug. I'm organizing a workshop here in Helsinki in August 2023 with my good friend Peter Fusgård, and it's for all of you who'd like to become better storytellers and better photographers. And based on our previous workshop in August 2022, which was a big success, I can promise you that it's gonna be also a big success next time. So please check out the link down below and sign up as soon as possible. And I hope to see you here in Helsinki in August 2023. And now back to the topic of this video. As a photographer, I have to choose a camera and a lens that I really like. And if I like my camera, I create better pictures, and I can and I will concentrate also better on the content in my pictures instead of concentrating on the camera or the lens. And as a photographer, I also perform better if I have a camera that I really like. And if I then show my photos to someone, that someone will either like my photos or will not like my photos. It is that simple. It's not the viewer's job to contemplate which camera I used. The viewer's job is to enjoy my photos, and if the photo looks good to the viewer, then it is a good photo. My photos, or any photos, are supposed to be beautiful, controversial, provoking, emotional. They are supposed to be like a small experience or adventure. They are supposed to be art, but they are not supposed to be a technical report on sharpness, dynamic range, or some other boring technical matter. So it's totally beside the point to make these blind image quality tests, like showing a couple of prints to random audience and ask if they can see any difference between the prints. That kind of a test only proves that the viewer really does not care what camera or what gear the photographer used. If the photo is even remotely interesting or good looking to the viewer, they don't care what lens or camera was used. And if the photo is boring, then they are not interested to examine the technical quality either. Only other photographers or camera geeks would be interested to know what camera or lens was used in the photo. I and you, as a photographer, we have to choose the camera and the lens that we really like and we think works best for our photography. That can be micro four thirds, medium format, full frame, or 4x5 film camera, or whatever, as long as we are happy. And if we are happy, it's more likely that our audience is happy too. I hope you enjoyed this little opinion piece, and as always, please do leave your opinion in the comments down below. If you found this video useful, entertaining, or amusing, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. There's a link down below for that too, if you don't live in Finland. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in the next video.